Hi guys! So today I want to talk to you about how you can make it easier for yourself to achieve your dreams, to um, achieve what you want in your life. So the truth is that we all have a secret superpower that not all of us are using. So let's see how that works. Let's say that today you're like, okay, tomorrow the new me. Tomorrow, completely, new routine, new whatever. And you're like, I'm gonna start with waking up at 6 a.m. and going jogging. And you're like super motivated. Today, now, right here, right now, you really believe in it's like, yes, today, 6 a.m., off I go, you know? And what happens tomorrow? 6 a.m. And there are three options. Either you jump out of bed and like, hell yeah, I'm going, and you go jogging. Or you're like, and in the end you go, but it's like a super lot of struggle. Or the third option, it's you just don't go. So how come? How come that happens when right here, right now, you're the same motivated? So, consciously, you are the same motivated. But let's have a look into your subconscious. What's happening on your subconscious level? So I have a question for you. Do you do what you said you would do by when you said you would do it? So, do you show up on time for work, for your friends? Do you visit your grandma when you promised you would? Do you do with your kids what you promised you would? Or do you rather reschedule because you're busy, because something else shows up that is more important? Do you prioritize work over your kids because work is what makes the bread, makes the money for the bread, or vice versa? Do you prioritize your kids over work when you already promised you would show up somewhere? Or are you showing up late because of the traffic or because of the circumstances and the rain and the dog and I don't know what? Where are you at? So imagine your subconscious as your friend, and this friend is keeping a record whether you do what you said you would do by when you said you would do it. So whether you promised to come at 2 and you did come at 2, whether you promised to bring something and you did bring it, etc., etc. And whenever you do, there's a tick, and whenever you don't, there's a cross. And then in that moment, when you're like, yes, I'm gonna go and wake up tomorrow 6 a.m. and go jogging and start the new me, or rather it's actually already both in the morning, but also in the decision making point. Your subconscious, when you're like, I don't know, 90% of time you do what you said you would do, by when you said you would do it. Then it goes like, oh yeah, okay, tomorrow we're going jogging because that's what we always do, like when you say something, you do it. Well, then tomorrow we're going. If you're like 50% there, sometimes you do, sometimes you don't, and then it goes like that. Already when you're deciding, it's like, yeah, I am consciously super motivated. But my subconscious friend goes like, nah, I mean, there's quite a big chance we're gonna sleep late tomorrow. Nah. And when you, I don't know, majority of cases, you're late, you reschedule, reprioritize, you don't keep your promises, you don't keep your word to yourself, to your friends, to your family. Then your subconscious friend, you're like consciously, yeah, I'm gonna do it, and your subconscious are like, nah, not gonna happen. We never do. So this is the reason why sometimes it's so easy for us to do something. Even it's challenging. If it's challenging, they just like go and do it. And sometimes you're like, ugh. And already when you're committing, you sort of know, then you're not gonna do it anyway, subconsciously. So the key here is for all of us, if we want to execute this subconscious superpower, that actually in the end of the day, you know, if I do what I said I would do by when I said I would do it regularly with small things, you know, making my tea, brushing my teeth, taking my kids to school, showing up on time, going to grandma's when I said I would, etc., etc. You know, then when the difficult times come, like waking up at 6 a.m. And going jogging, or making my first $1 million, or becoming an architect, you know, when we need to stick through difficult things, then our subconscious is by our side, because we always do. So we always do what we said we would, when we said we would. And so then it's just like, it feels like a power is like, oh, it's difficult, but hell, I'm gonna do it. You know, there is no like, oh, will I do it? Should I do it? What will it bring to me? You know, maybe I can start tomorrow. You know, the sort of chit chat inside your head that you need to overcome sometimes in order to do something. You just don't have to do this, because you know you will do it. So it really feels like an extra power added from within to whatever you want to do, whether it's to get married, you know, find your soulmate, get promoted, anything. So the key is to commit. So I'm not going to commit to anything because, well, you know, what if I don't do it? No, the key is to commit regularly, small things, big things, anything. Commit, and then show up. Then do what you said you would do, exactly by when you said you would do it. And then you will see miracles happen. You know, if then you say that this year I'm going to start my own business and I'm going to make $1 million out of that, then you will. Because your subconscious friend is by your side. And it's going to be, everything you do that you're struggling with, it's going to be much easier when you execute this subconscious superpower. And the airplane is coming, so I'm going. Bye.